Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. We're going to get started. Trying to be punctual here because we have a full agenda. So I just want to quickly introduce myself. My name is Gema Godina. I'm the principal here at Washington Elementary School. Proud principal. So I want to thank everybody for coming this afternoon. I know our evenings after work, that's our sacred time. But I think the reason is pretty important for being here. This is a long time in the making, I think, for this neighborhood, for this community. And to be able to stand here with all of you to share this really happy occasion to reopen our school for Midtown this is amazing. This is an awesome opportunity for our children. I think for us as parents, for us as educators, as citizens of Sacramento, right? And so I think this is just something that we can all be proud of and anticipate for our kids. I finally get to see all the families, all in one place, and everybody that helped make this possible. We made a very, short PowerPoint in the back, just to try to acknowledge all of the people that came together to make this day happen and to make this school come together in such a short amount of time, really. I really want to recognize Superintendent Banda, Board Member Jay Hansen, the community, our school district cabinet, so many facilities members, just our team, our entire team for our school district. This is such a big win for Sacramento City Unified School District. I really hope that this school will be a community center, a hub for everybody in this neighborhood, and as well as a learning center for our teachers and our students throughout the district. This is really going to be a school, I think, that we can all share and collaborate. So there's just so many people to thank. I want to recognize HMC architects. I want to recognize Landmark Construction. And I want to recognize our teachers that are here, our staff that are here, and our district folks that are here. And I think more importantly, I want to recognize our students that are here. If you're a student here, raise your hand. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Board Member Hansen. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Godina. Well, we are absolutely thrilled to be here today. This has been some time in coming. We had to close the school a number of years ago, and that was a sad day for all of us. I live in the community too. But today is a day that we can celebrate because we've got a growing city, we've got a city that's on a move, and we've got a school district that is stepping up to do its part as well. I'm very excited about what we're doing here at the school district. I think that we're going to see really great things with this principal, with the staff that we have here, with the district's commitment to doing a STEAM education program. We've got the science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. It's going to be a real draw. We're making our district a destination school district, so it's very exciting. I love the new logo, the mighty locomotives. It ties in great with what Sacramento, our history, and bring it all home. And seeing a little brick that's at the front entrance, you'll have to take a look at it, but there's an original stone that was placed at the original school here that was in 1869. And we redid the stone, and it's in gold lettering so you can take a look at it, but that was laid there almost 150 years ago. That's remarkable. This school was one of the original schools in our city. So to see it reborn again, that's great for all of us. It's great for our city. I want to recognize one of my fellow board members, Gustavo Arroyo. Thank you for joining us today. We've got some other guests that are going to be joining us and doing very brief remarks, and we promise we'll keep them brief. I want to recognize representatives from the Classified Employees Union, the Teachers Union, the Administrators Union. We've got a great team that makes up what our school district is all about. People from our neighborhood association, everyone really has been chipping in. It took a lot to get here, and we've got more to go. So if you know people that have got kids in K-6, we want them here, so bring them to Washington Elementary. We have got room to grow. So we've got about 200 folks so far. I think we got room for at least 500. So I want to see, we're going to fill that up too. I have no doubt that that's going to happen. So it's been great partnering with the city on that, and I'll give a shout out to my fellow elected official here momentarily, but first let me introduce our superintendent, Mr. Jose Banda, to say a few words. Jose. Thank you, board member Hanson, and what an exciting time, and what a unique opportunity when we can pull so many facets of our community together. You've already heard about all the folks that have played a key role in this, and really want to thank the facilities, construction side of our house, but also all the folks, the contractors and all the laborers and the folks that participate in this. It was interesting to see their excitement about what they were creating, what they were helping to create here. Also, an opportunity to touch bases with a lot of people that are here, people that attended Washington, that showed up today because they saw it in the newspaper, they saw it advertised, they wanted to come out and see their school and see what the transformation that it had gone through. Also, former teachers, now retired, and there was a principal, former principal that's here, Ismael Rasul, who was a principal here a number of years back, who also came because he wanted to see what's happened with the school. So this is a great opportunity for not only Sacramento City Unified School District, but it's also a great opportunity for the city of Sacramento. We partnered with city officials. We want to be a part of this development that's happening in the urban core part of the city. We know there's more to come. We wanted to make sure that we can position ourselves to provide the type of education that our kids deserve. And what better representation of that than Washington, the reopening of Washington School here in the historic Washington neighborhood. So again, thank you all for being here. We hope you stick around. We're going to have tours, we're going to have food, we're going to have music and festivities. So again, thank you for being here, and I'll hand it over to back to my board member. Thank you, Superintendent Banda. There, like we said, have been a lot of partners on this. And one person in particular really bended my ear right from the day that we closed the school, and that was your council member, Steve Hansen. So he's been a strong advocate for making sure that we get the school back open, and was partnered with us at a very early stage. And I know that we're going to be able to do a lot working with the city, working with the county to keep this school strong and to keep it growing and to help keep moving Sacramento forward. So let me introduce Steve Hansen, our council member. Come rolling on up.
Thank you, Jay. Sacramento is truly the indomitable city, especially if you break your leg. We still keep going, but this school was such an important part of the community that when it closed, it was like our heart was ripped out. And from the moment I got elected, almost at the same time the decision was made, board member Hansen was sworn in around the same time, our community began to organize and figure out how we were going to get the school reopened. And I can tell you that that indomitable spirit, just like we overcame floods and fires and all the other things that have held us back, it is the spirit of Washington Elementary. And as I look out on this crowd today, I see so many neighbors and people who helped reopen the school. And to you, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your hard work. But also thank you because a lot of them have children themselves. Not only did they send their kids here, some of them, but many of them want to send their kids here. And today is a big day for families in the central city. When the school was closed, my next door neighbors, in fact, their youngest was just finishing at Washington. And I remember coming to her graduation the last year Washington was open. And it was a sad day for a lot of those kids. And in fact, to the kindergartners that year, I read, "Oh, the Places You'll Go." I worked with them as the previous principal created a mural with the students that was split in two. One half sent to William Land Elementary, the other one sent to Theodore Judah Elementary. Now that mural gets to be reunited. Our students get reunited. Our community gets reunited. And families now have a strong heart beating again in Midtown to bring the resurgence not only of housing, but also of community. I want to recognize Councilmember Jeff Harris, who's back there somewhere, who has also been a strong advocate. Thank you, Jeff. I want to thank Martha Damjanovic, who's over here. She's one of the neighbors who fought side by side with us very hard to get the school reopened. And finally, I want to thank Gema. Gema is not somebody who I knew coming into this, but when she was selected, I knew we made the right pick. Because as you walk through this school, this is not the same old Washington Elementary. Every surface has been touched, everything has been lifted, everything has been prepared to make a top-notch, regionally significant elementary school that will focus on science, math, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And I know Midtown will rise to the occasion. And so thank you for all your work and the work your staff has done. Thank you, everybody.
Continuing the theme of local government working together, it's been a real pleasure to work with our county partner, and that's Phil Cerna, who also represents this area. He's done a fabulous job working with the school district. We've got a lot of different issues that we're working on, and I'm sure I'll figure out ways to put him to work here at Washington School as well, but he's got a history with this school going back to when he was a kid growing up here. So I think it's special for all of us, and I really appreciate you coming out today, Phil, and I'd like to bring up our county supervisor, Phil Cerna.
Well, thank you, Jay. I want to keep my remarks brief because I know we're all eager to go see the school inside if you haven't had a chance yet. The one thing I guess I would like to reflect on today, besides all the sincerest gratitude and congratulations to everyone involved that made this day possible, is that here in Sacramento, whether it's the city or the county or the school district, but believe me, we don't look at a political map when there's a challenge in front of us or we see a glaring need to work together for the improvement of the community. One of the things that I had the privilege and honor of doing back in 2012 was serving as a co-chair on the Measure Q&R campaign, which was the bond measure. And I'm told by our school board member, Jay Hansen, that Q&R was integral to the passage of those bonds, were integral to having the resources necessary to improve this school site, enjoy all the fit and finish that you're going to see in a minute, all the great technology. But that's just one example of how we all work together when we see that need. So again, thanks to the entire community, a special thanks to the school administration, the district administration, the school board members, our city council members, and all of you for being here today. Thank you.
All right, I've got some greetings sent from our mayor-elect, Errol Steinberg, sends his regards, and Kevin McCarty's staff, our assembly member, has sent his wonderful staff in the House, and Dr. Richard Pan, our state senator, will be joining us a little bit later too. But I told them we were starting promptly, so I had to be here when they needed to be, but it's tough scheduling today. But we wanted to move on to the fun part, and why don't I call back Dr. Godina to join us in telling us how we're going to do the ribbon cutting here. Got to use these carefully. I don't know if
We got the big scissors here. So I'm going to hand these scissors over here. Go ahead and walk them over quickly over there. We're going to cut the ribbon and then welcome to Washington. Look at the classrooms, the library, multi-purpose room. One.
Well, we'll count to three, okay?
One,
2, 3.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
The door's open.
Thank you.
No.